Hello guys, welcome to this live stream. Flying the P47 yet again. When I joined the server there was something like 65 players. That's pretty good. So I should get lots of action in this stream. This stream will go for about an hour to an hour and a half. Carrying two 1,000 pounders. Gun set to 500 convergence, extra ammo. And a very dark green camo scheme to hopefully keep me camouflaged. 460 litres of fuel, that's 1/3. That's about it, ready to go. 28 minutes left on this particular map. Oh, I see an aircraft down there. Who could it be? Looks like an ally. I'd like to jump him, see what he is, but I've got to stay mission focused. I've got two 1,000 pounders. What could he be? I think that's an allied aircraft. Anyway. Enemy spotted in 918. It's probably... yeah, I don't know. It's probably not that guy. Even though that guy's in 918. Nah, look at that. Look at that. Shit. That's an enemy. He's going after the P38. Hopefully I can catch him. Smaller than the P38. Got to get there. Got to get there in time. Right. That was the first instance that I'd used the flaps in combat in a pretty good way in terms of I remembered to deploy flaps, etc. Had a few passing opportunities there that the flaps afforded to turn quickly and kind of go head to head. That's promising. If you can hit him in those head to heads, then you got him. G'day, Charles. Welcome. Minutes remaining on the map. That's probably just enough time to get to the target. It will end in 1 minute. Okay, I think that's because the tier pits was destroyed. That was the Kuban map. Oh great, it's snowing. I want to change my skin if I can. Are you right in thinking that you have to buy your own aircraft? Nah, yes and no. You don't have to. Although it ain't free. You know that old saying, there's no free lunch? Basically, you just buy the game and then you get a bunch of aircraft with it. If you want to buy some collector planes, you can do that too. They're about 10-20 bucks each. No, it doesn't cost anything to repair or anything. That's not really a metric in the game as such, but there is a feature where you, at some point on the airfield, you can go there and you can get your aircraft refueled, rearmed, and repaired. But I don't think it's operational just yet. But when it becomes available, I think it'll be pretty good. Took off from B70. Where am I going to go? Probably to Weird AAA or Duern AAA. They look to be the closest. Just got to fly directly east. I don't think I'll bother climbing too much. I'll just go directly there, almost at 2,000 feet. Probably go up to 3,000 or 4,000. Attacking AAA though is not fun. You want to have some speed. Maybe I should go up to 5,000. Maybe I should go up to 7,000. That'd ensure victory. but it's a hassle to climb that high with this thing. So far, not many players on the map, only 30 players. Hello Peyton, your first time watching. Thanks for joining. Almost at 4.5. The plane seems to climb better in the cold weather, which is no surprise. Have a canal just there. So there's 5,000 feet. Go a little bit higher. Looks like the clouds are about 7. Almost at 6. Six will do us, I think. I don't want to go too crazy with the altitude climbing. Alright, there's 6,000. Get back onto 90. Enemy aircraft spotted near Y29. I think that's in the south. What did I take off from? I think Y70. Apparently, Peyton, apparently you can use the mouse, but I don't ever use it as a joystick. Yeah, first thing I did when I got this game is I went to the shop. I went to the shop and I bought a joystick, which is the one that I use now. I've got a Logitech Extreme 3D Pro. It's probably not the best one out there, but I still have it. I've only ever had one. You can see the links to it in the description of most of my videos, where you can purchase it on Amazon. I think it's about $30 these days online. When I bought it in the shop, it was about $70. We got a canal. We got a town. I-29's being attacked. I'm headed here or here. I've got a canal and a town. It's probably Giel. Headed east. Could be Lommel. It's probably Giel. So, do I have a split? There's a split. Alright, I know where I am. I'm over Giel. try and get to Lommel, which I think is there. And then from Lommel to Weird. Yeah, it doesn't cost much, but of course you got to wait for it to arrive in the mail. Mind you, Amazon Prime can be pretty quick, depending on many factors, of course. Alright, that's Lommel. I'm right about here, just now headed there, and then there. I think for War Thunder, probably the mouse is preferable as a controller, but for this game, I believe it is an option. You can definitely try it, but I've never tried it. Do I prefer, Charles, do I prefer play single player campaign or multi? Multiplayer for sure, but that's because I've been playing for about 3 years. So the AI aircraft, they do offer a challenge these days actually, but I got to the point where I was looking for more of a challenge, which means taking on human opponents. I'd liken it a bit to, you know, in tennis, for practicing tennis, they've got the ball machine, and the ball machine shoots a bunch of balls at you across the net, and you can set it to varying difficulties and configurations and stuff and tempo and everything, and so you can practice hitting the ball back. And then once you've sort of done that for a bit, then you might want to start playing against humans. So that's kind of a rough estimation of difference between single player and multiplayer, generally speaking. Campaigns are pretty good. They're good fun. They're well scripted and well structured and everything.
Rocket 2, engaging fighter. It's close. Out.
Alright, Weird's a town on the side of a canal, and the AA's on the eastern side, and I'm here. Gotta watch out around here. I'm gonna put the boost on.
4, engaging fighter to the south. Range half mile. Out.
Alright, where is the town? Weird AAA. Gotta be just beneath the nose. I see it, there it is there. I've got the crosshair on the town there, and on the eastern side's the AAA. I'll fly with it just to my right so I can keep an eye on it as I approach.
Rocket 4, engaging fighter. It's close. Out.
17 versus 15, so 32 players. It's more than I'm used to, so that's good. But when I started just half an hour ago, there was 65, 68 players. Y29 is definitely under attack. After I drop these bombs, I might go south to Y29. Got to watch out for any enemies that might be loitering in this area as well. I'll definitely be able to see them if I'm looking over here, if they're there against the sun. That sunset will really show anything that's in it. Alright, there's the target. It's going to be on the eastern side.
Rocket 2, engaging fighter. Is close. Out.
Yeah, I stick to PC. There are some games that I like that are on console that I can't play on PC. There are a few, which is a pity. It used to be that Red Dead Redemption 2 was only on console. Now, of course, it's on PC. There's a car racing game called... man, what is it? Is it Assetto Corsa? I think it might be Corsa or something. Or is it Gran Turismo? I think it might be Gran Turismo. Where are those AAA? Anyway, yeah, Gran Turismo. I really want to play that, but it's only on console. I think it's on PlayStation. Where on earth are they? Why can't I see them? Alright. What have I got? I can see something. Yeah, I can see something down there. They're just positions. Alright, let's do this. I have to drop one bomb per each, I guess. There and there. And then maybe go back with guns, or maybe just hightail. I'm tempted to go back for one more strafe and then I'll head south. Y-29's really under attack. I want to hit the machine gun position if possible. But I got to see which one's firing and then go for it basically. I think that's it there. That could be one there. Was that one that I destroyed? No. Alright, I'll go for this one. I think this is a machine gun and there's two machine guns. Yeah, it's firing. Yeah. There's two machine guns. And they're deadly. might get the other one on my way south since I'm going that way anyway. See, what I'm doing right now, you can do this in campaigns and single player anyways, because I'm just facing AI operated ground forces. Unless an enemy aircraft shows up, in which case it'll be a human piloted aircraft. Has my plane been hit? Probably not. Now, on my way south, I'm going to take out that other machine gun in there. Can't see it yet. Damn, where is it? There it is. The smaller ones are the machine gun nests. I got hit. I don't think I destroyed him, did I? Nah. Damn. Hitting that wing. A little bit in that wing. He's still shooting. I might as well go back and finish him off. I've got a bone to pick now. That's got him. The personnel went running. I think I've finished off all the machine guns at this position. I've used up a ton of ammo, but believe it or not, there's plenty left. Now, before the enemy shows up, I'm going to get out of here. Let's head 180. Soon I'll turn the boost off. Oh, there's the flak shooting at me still. Those flak, they're not such a worry. Sometimes they get a direct hit, but mostly not. It's the machine guns you got to watch out for. Gran Turismo Sport on PS4, yeah. I like it because I've seen it has a really good track replay, so you can make good cinematic videos of car races with it, and it looks great. Wicked strafe, yeah. Seto Corsa and Project Cars, yeah. G'day, old core. Alright, so let's head south from here, and hopefully the plane is not going to run out of fuel or anything after being hit in both wings. Going to Y29, seems to be under attack. So, just to recap, took off from B70, went east, hit weird AAA, almost destroyed it. There's just a few 88mm AAAs left. Going down to Y29. It looks to be roughly 200 degrees from here. Got a river on this side. It's basically at the airfield called Ash, which can be hard to find. Ophoven and Ash can be hard to find. Might want to gain a bit of altitude so I can navigate. I intend to stream for it's going to be longer than this for another 10. My schedule, I'm intending to stream for another 10 minutes, but it's actually going to be a bit longer than that. But not a great deal longer, like maybe half an hour at the most. Vreel says, can you fly the D9? Are you able? Yes, I can. I am able. Yeah, I managed to destroy a lot of stuff at that AAA site without too much damage to my aircraft and without getting intercepted by any enemy fighters. We have an airfield here. Which one could it be? It must be this one here. It looks like it too. Travelling from here like this, I can see that right there, and then next up we're going to have two more airfields, and it's the second one that we're after. That's Y-29, which is one of mine, which I need to defend. There's a town there. That town looks to be Maastricht off in the distance in the south. Very far away actually. It looks a lot like Y-29. I wonder if it is. Yeah, I think that's Y-29, so I've gotten there pretty quickly. I need to defend this one. Okay, frag. Good stuff. Hopefully see you in the skies. Everything is quiet down here. This airfield was under mega attack and now it's all quiet, at least for the time being. That gives me an opportunity to climb and be really high and just directly above the field, and then just keep an eye out for flak. We have at least 21 versus 16, so 37 players, so the numbers are picking up again now. Nice. Is it harder than an American plane? Y-29. Allied enemy aircraft spotted near Y-29. Well, let's get over there. Near Y-29. It could be stalking me. It could be on my tail for all I know. If I get over to the airfield, that gives me some margin of safety, because my AAA will go off when it sees it. There it is there. Alright, it's up at our altitude by the looks of it. Or is it? Or is it? What's this AAA up here for? I don't want to dive if I don't need to. Alright, looks like he's down here. Somewhere. I see one. I honestly can't see any aircraft. There's one. Have I got my boost on? No. I'll turn it on soon. Don't lose him. Don't bloody lose him. Got to shut that cow flap too. He's getting away, the bugger. Go, 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 go. Plane's quite unstable. I don't know if I'll catch this guy. Seems to be hit in a fuel tank, but he's still got full engine. He's escaping back to his base. I don't think it's worthwhile chasing him. I'm going to turn around. What's that? You see that? That's probably one of... it's a Mustang. The Mustang will probably be able to catch him. The 47, it turns out that it turns well if you deploy flaps. If you deploy 10 or 20% flap, you can turn pretty damn well. It's something that I have to remind myself in combat, is to deploy the flaps, particularly when I want to turn. Like if I get jumped by a 109, the first thing I should think about is to deploy the flaps. Only thing that deploying the flaps does, which is negative, really, is that it reduces your rate of roll. This plane rolls very well. If you deploy flaps, it detracts, it destroys the ability to roll. That's about it. Right, there's some flak there. I don't know what they're shooting at though. I have no idea what they're shooting at. The only advantage to being on the deck like this is you can see where the enemy are. That's it. Nothing else good about it. Alright, some planes up there. I'm having real trouble spotting anything. I can see the firing, but so what? Where are they? What on earth are they firing at? This is a bad situation, man. I'm stuck on the deck and I can't see the enemy. I can see plenty of action, but deploy flaps time. I'll go 10%. There's a plane there. whatever that plane is, let's check it out. It's a Mustang. Plane over there, it's probably the Mustang. There's a bunch of planes there, it's not the Mustang. There's a fight going on. That is a Tempest or a Spitfire. What's that? That's an FW. Let's get him. Remember, I've got limited ammo. That's got him. That has got him. Alright, that's a kill. This plane is pretty effective when you use it in combination as a fighter and a ground attacker, because I've completely destroyed that AAA site and now I've just destroyed an FW. There's a plane there, I think that's the Mustang. Enough fuel left for 10 minutes. What should I do? But mind you, I've got the boost on. Nice, cheers Mike. Enough fuel for 10 minutes. I'm going to try and loiter here for another 5 minutes while I climb up to altitude. When I'm at about 4,000 to 7,000, if there's no action here, then I'll depart back to the airfield. If any more enemy attacks come over, I'll be ready. (6,000 feet). Gonna go a bit higher than that though. There's an aircraft there. Let's get him. Looks like he's landing. What could he be? Is that one of our guys? Looks like he's landing. Is that worthwhile diving on? That's a Mustang. Forget that. But I can see firing somewhere. Not really sure what they're firing at though. I have to wait for the tracer to show up. Up high, up high. Up high, way up high. I think I'm high here at like 6,000 feet, but even higher above me. Look at that. There's something going on up there. I can't get there with the fuel that I've got. I'm going to stay at about 7,000, 8,000 and maybe one of them will come down. I really got to go in about 3 minutes. I don't know if that's combat up there. That could just be the enemy circling. They are very high. About 3 times as high as I am. Probably about 15,000 feet. 20,000 feet. Probably about 6,000 meters. Damn, there's no enemies coming in. At least like low. We got all of this up here. 3 aircraft up there. I'm looking for tracer and stuff down below. I'm in the perfect position to swoop. Like if a Ju-88 comes in or something, any plane comes in, I can get it. Those artillery, those AAA are still firing. They're probably just firing at these guys though. They are, I can see, look at that, you can see the flak going off up there. I'm well established up here. Unfortunately, I've got to depart, which I'll do just now. Alright, so we're at Y29. The closest airfield is A89. Or can I make it back to my airfield? I think I'll go to A89. I'll basically head about 250 and keep an eye out for these 2 towns and that town. And I'll shut the power down soon. Good to keep the power on a little bit when you're departing, even if you've got no fuel, just to get away from any enemies that might be pursuing. If you go slow straight away, hey, look at that behind me. Oh man, look at that. Do you see that? I think that'd be a Mustang that's trying to climb up there. There was some flak going off. What is that there? Anyways, I can return always. We got a town here, pretty big town. I'm going 250. Town there. Town there. Town there with maybe a dam on the north side. Duern AAA destroyed. Was that the one that I was attacking? Nah, I was attacking Weird. Anyways, Weird's probably nearly done. Will I get here in time? So I've got a town on one side of me. I'm going from here. And yeah, I can see that, I think. Alright, I definitely know what that is. That's the town that has the bomber base attached to it. St. Truiden 2214 or something. St. Truiden 2212. So I'm just here right now. Will I make it? So I've gone from here to here pretty quickly. So it's just another half that distance. Like, it's the same distance again. We're halfway there. So I should have Tiernan here on my right. Too easy. And that small town there. And that town there. And that town there. It is potentially difficult to find this airfield, so got to keep an eye out on the landmark. Especially when I got no fuel left. If I look here, I should be able to see a town. No, if I dip the nose, I should be able to see the town. There it is, right there. Good. Let's go back into auto level. Alright, I'm here. I can see this town here. From here, it's going to be, what is that angle? Probably 230 or something. 240. And it's basically simple. You get to this town, and you look down here for this town, and in between here and this town is your airfield. Provided I don't run out of fuel. Make sure that I'm looking at the correct town as well. That's pretty crucial. I can see that. I'm here. I can see that. Alright, I'm happy that this is the town. And then where's the other town? I can see the small town there. Where's the big town though? Can't see it yet. I can see the airfield, no problem. I can see the airfield before I can see the town. No problemo. Just got to get there now without running out of fuel. Nah man, no bombs left. You drop the bombs as soon as you can because they're so heavy. You can't really dogfight when you're carrying them. Only guns left. Tiernan 2210, enemy aircraft spotted. That's close by here. That's right here. That's where I am. Shit. Someone's on me. Potentially. That's Tiernan 2210 behind me there. No, it's not. That's St. Truiden. Tiernan is right where I am right now. Right there. Right there. Apparently there's an enemy aircraft right here. Whether he spotted me or not, it's highly likely that he would have. I have to be ready to dogfight. Hence the flaps. Ah, look at that. That's where he is. Ha, there's a bunch of them. High altitude, forget about them. Alright, I want 230. There's the runway there. Slowly getting closer to this field. Fuel. How do you read that? I think that's pressure. That's fuel pressure. That's the fuel quantity there. It's basically on 0 gallons. About to run out. So I've gone full mixture, full boost, full turbo, supercharger, full power. Let's see if the fuel runs out. There it is, it's about to run out now. I'll also fire the guns, let's see how much ammo I've got left. Man, that's enough to destroy another 3 planes. That's amazing how much ammo this has got, because I attacked the ground so much. Hey, there's shooting down there. No, that's just someone doing what I'm doing. I think he's just testing out his ammo. Alright, got the lights on. Normally I'd be number 1 because I've got no engine, but this guy in front of me, he's on final. And I'm much higher than he is. I've got plenty of energy. I'll let him go first. Speed's pretty damn high. Got to get below 150 before I deploy flaps. Yeah, this plane has a massive amount of firepower, that's for sure. There's full flap. 100% flap seems to be about 40 degrees. 40 degrees of flap is 100%. Now I'm very high up. Got to lose the altitude now, without exceeding my speed for the flaps and the gear, which I'm doing a little bit just here. Oh, now I'm far away. Hopefully I can get back. A little bit low now. Hopefully we'll make it. Having said that, when you deploy flaps with this thing, it floats very well. Speed is so low now. Just above 100, about 110, 120 miles an hour. Heading straight for the threshold. Got to have enough energy to round out as well, so I should go a little bit below the threshold. There's a plane taking off. Gear, is the gear down? I hope so. I deployed it. I can't see any green though. I don't think it has any green. Let's round out. Straight into the wind. Beautiful. That's a complete mission right there. Well guys, I'm tempted to keep going, but that concludes this particular stream. It's been pretty awesome. I've got to say that's probably the most overall successful flight I've done in the P47D Thunderbolt ever. If I'm not mistaken, I'm just retracking events. I took off. I took off from B70 and I landed at A89. So I took off at B70, went due east to Weert, destroyed most of the stuff at Weert, destroyed 2 machine gun nests and probably 2 guns, anti-aircraft guns, and then went south to Y29, eventually destroyed an FW190, got 10-minute fuel warning, and then went back to here and landed. So that's pretty awesome. Nice job. Thanks. Landing. Yeah. Always a bit risky landing with no fuel. And it was like I almost got jumped on the way back to A89, and then I found out that those aircraft in that area were very high, much higher than myself. 1 plane, 4 heavy weapons, successful landing, 40 point. Cool. Cool bananas. Well guys, again, that concludes the stream. Thanks very much you guys in the chat for joining, appreciate it. Thanks everyone watching at home. If you want to support my efforts, you can do so on Patreon or by joining the channel on YouTube as a member. It's $5.99 a month, free to cancel anytime. Really helps the channel and my efforts. You can also check out my website. It's froggyfrog9000.com. Thanks everyone for joining me, and I hope you can join me again tomorrow for the same kind of thing. Don't know what I'll be flying. Probably the P47. I'm kind of addicted to it, even though it's probably the hardest plane to fly successfully in Bodenplatte. Thanks guys, and see you next time. Bye for now.